But this one sounds funny. Check.
Sound check. Sound check.
Thank you for your beautiful rendition. God bless you. In a moment from now, this program will commence. And the usual thing is that those of us who are inside the hall should please be upstanding for the procession to get into the hall. Thank you very much. Thank you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. In a moment from now, this program will commence. That's the beginning of this program. Thank you so very much, Abuad Band. We appreciate you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the founder, his wife, and the totality of us in this university, we welcome you all to this convocation ceremony. Definitely these are unusual times, and that could be seen in the number of those of us who are gathered here this morning. To commence this program, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please, may we have the national anthem to be followed closely by the university anthem. National anthem, please.
Education tomorrow's got a time. I need to use knowledge how to live a life. They launch it us to excellence with determination. And facing our philosophy of industry, service and character. Our futures for greatness and excellence is assured. And excellence is assured. And excellence is assured.
Thank you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. You may have your seats. Once again, you are welcome to this 8th convocation ceremony of our university. On behalf of the leadership, I welcome you all, members of the Board of Trustees, members of Senate, Governing Council members, and indeed all of us here present this morning. Very quickly, I would like to introduce to you some of our leaders in the House. The first person I want to present to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the founder of this university, the man who saw tomorrow yesterday, the man who has continued to give to excellence and contributed significantly to the growth of education in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me the founder of this university, Are Afebalola. Seated regularly to his left-hand side is his wife, the executive chairman of Abuad Ventures, we appreciate you, man. We have in the house our active vice chancellor, Professor Smaranda Olaride. The deputy vice chancellor, admin, is right here with us, Professor Sylvester Uju. We have right here with us the registrar of the university, who will be directing the university, We have the registrar who will be directing the affair this morning, Lady Chrissy Oluborode. We appreciate you, ma'am. The bossa is in the house, Pastor Modupe Balola, we appreciate you. We have the university librarian. We appreciate you. You're welcome, ma'am. Of course, we have quite a number of members of our Board of Trustees. I can see Professor Ajayi. You are welcome, sir. I can see Mrs. Taye Ulukolade. We appreciate you. I can see Professor Adeyinka Adeoye. You are welcome, sir. To the extreme end, the gentleman in yellow robe, deliberately, are some of our members of Governing Council. I can see Professor Olawumi Ajaja. We appreciate you, sir. Professor Esowolabi, we appreciate you. Professor Boyega Babalola, you are welcome, sir. Very close to me here, we have the Provost College of Social Management Sciences, Professor Abiodun Ademola Assis. His colleague in the College of Engineering, Professor Joseph Dada, we appreciate you. The Provost College of Sciences, Professor Abiodun Ojo. We have his colleague from the College of Medicine and Health Sciences, Professor Oluroti Misoya. We have our Provost College of Postgraduate Studies, Professor A.O. Kuleolowu. We appreciate you all. God bless you. I must not forget to introduce some of our directors. Director of Academic Planning, Professor Lawal, you are welcome. Director of ICT, Dr. Adebayo, you are welcome. Please, because we are all branded, I may not be able to recognize you straight away. So all of our directors and indeed all of us here this morning, you are heartily welcome. God bless you. To commence the program proper, I want to pass the microphone to the registrar who will commence the convocation proper. The registrar, man.
The Constitution of the 2019-2020 virtual convocation. The Afe Babalola University Law of 2010 empowers the university to hold convocation for the conferment of degrees and award of prizes. I therefore humbly invite the Chancellor to constitute this assembly as convocation of Afe Babalola University, Ado-Ekiti, for the purpose of conferment of award of first degrees and presentation of prizes to deserving persons as approved by Senate and Council.
Thank you. By the powers conferred on me by the University Statute, as the Chancellor of Babalola University and Chairman Board of Trustees, I now declare this assembly the Congregation of the University of Ado-Lake constituted for the purpose of the conferment of honorary degrees and award of first degrees and the presentation of prizes of Afe Babalola University.
I have the honor and privilege to call upon the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council to deliver his welcome address. The Post-Chancellor is going to be virtual.
On behalf of the founder and chancellor, Are Afe Babalola SAN, his affable wife, Yeye Are Modupe Babalola, the board of trustees, the governing council, the senate, members of management, staff, and students of Afe Babalola University, Ado-Ekiti, I most heartily welcome you all to this special virtual 8th convocation ceremonies of our great university, a pace setter, leader in quality, functional education, and the fastest growing university in Africa. This year's convocation is special in many ways. For once, this is the first time ever that we are having a convocation virtually. This is one of the evil effects of COVID-19, which invaded the world in November 2019, but spread to Nigeria in February 2020. To the glory of God, however, Abuad, led by its dynamic founder and chancellor, has been able to rise up and overcome the related challenges thus far. We have some motivating factors propelling Abuad since inception. And this range from determination, the zeal, and formidable focus of the founder and chancellor, his partner, Yeyare, the university management, staff, students, parents, friends, and well-wishers. The founder is well known for his industry, focus, integrity, qualities which have permeated the entire fabric of the Abuad family. All the above have combined to make Abuad a clear leader in the Committee of Universities in Africa and a toast of its peers, including those that are several decades older than this 21st century university. At the rate that we are going, I see Abuad becoming the best university in this country. I also see it being among the top in the continent of Africa and among the leading 100 in the world within the next 5 years. However, I must remark that this will not come easy. It will be achieved through the cooperation of all stakeholders, particularly the regulatory bodies like the NUC, the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, the Council for Legal Education, and the Nigerian Society of Engineers, as well as the parents, teachers, students of this great university. Sooner than later, I see us being mentioned in the league of such universities as Harvard, Oxford, Stanford, MIT, Yale, Columbia, and Cambridge universities, among others. It is possible, it is achievable, and I believe it is attainable. I believe at this point that it is necessary to draw attention, to make very special appreciation to the founder, because without him, we will not be here today. While we thank God Almighty for the journey so far, this special appreciation goes to the founder and his, of course, ever supportive wife, Yeyare Udupe Balola, for making it possible, making all the sacrifices for today's event to take place in spite of the circumstances. We commend the founder's matchless creativity, his ingenuity, and selflessness. Our expectations now of Abuad from the graduating students. To our dear graduating students, the main reason why we are here is because of you. That is why we are gathered here today. The success stories of your predecessors should challenge you. You should keep the flag of these enviable and superlative achievements flying. My special appeal to you, therefore, is that you should follow suit and remain good ambassadors of your university. I advise you to remain focused, hardworking, steadfast, and make honesty your watchword, bearing in mind that as alumni of Abuad, the whole world is watching you. You must therefore be of enviable character and strive to be the very best wherever you are, whatever the situation, whatever area you find yourself. You should not disappoint yourself, your parents, and your alma mater, Abuad. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for listening and congratulate you for participating in this very special convocation. May God bless you all.
want to welcome in particular the Executive Secretary of National Universities Commission, Professor Abubakar Adamu Rashid, MFR, MNI, members of Abuad Board of Trustees, and our cherished Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of our Council, Ambassador Professor Tunde Adeniran, CON, who has been piloting the affairs of the Council with unwavering zeal and unloyal commitment, as well as other highly valued Abuad Governing Council members. I welcome our Royal Father, the Iwi of Ado Ekiti, Oba Rufus Ademo Alasadim III, and other Royal Father present, and those who are joining us on our website. Abuad, as we know it today, our university, barely 11 years old, is founded on 3 core principles, namely determination, industry, and service, while the prime objective of our founder in establishing Abuad is to inculcate the attributes of discipline, honesty, creativeness, selflessness, industry, respect, determination, kindness, sound education and learning, and excellence in Abuad students. Afe Babalola University is established to change the panorama of education in the country and also to change the attitude of Nigerians to education and character formation. The more reason why the National Universities Commission described our university as the pride of university education in Nigeria. Looking back today, 11 years down the lane, I am happy to report to you that we are doing very well to build total young men and women. The debilitating effects of COVID-19 notwithstanding, our university still stood out in the pack with the increasingly famous University of London, where our founder and chancellor, Are Afe Emmanuel Babalola, is a triple alumnus, recognizing Abuad as a university for the next generation. During one of the activities marking the celebration of the annual Black History Month in October 2020, emphasizing the distinct honor it has accorded the frontline legal colossus, the University of London, in a special publication titled The Power of Education, stated that, I quote, "In the first of a series of articles celebrating Black History Month, we featured the prominent legal figure and University of London graduate, Are Afe Babalola, who has also moved into the field of education by setting up a university in Nigeria for the next generation." Thank you. History of Abuad's convocations. It is with great fulfillment and gratitude to God that I share our yearly details of graduating students, which are as stated below. The College of Engineering graduated its first set in 2015 with 122 graduates. Today, 2020, we have 253 graduates. College of Law first graduation, 2014, 84 students, while today, 176 students. College of Medicine and Health Sciences graduated the first set in 2014, 7 students, while today 290 students shall graduate. College of Social and Management Sciences in 2013 graduated 51 students, while today we have 319 students. College of Sciences graduated the first set in 2013, 52 students, today 97 students, bringing the total of today's graduating students to 1,298 students. 2020 convocation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the college by college breakdown of the results and the number of students who made different classes who we are celebrating and rejoicing with are as stated in the table below. College of Engineering, I will just read out the first class. We have 23 students who made first class out of 253. College of Law, out of 176 students, 18 have first class. College of Medicine and Health Sciences, out of 290 students, 17 had their first class. College of Sciences, out of 97 students, 12 have first class. College of Social and Management Sciences, 319 students, and we have 42 students graduating with first class. While for the first, we have the postgraduate college with 163 students. Cumulatively, this brings to 6,603 students that we have graduated since our maiden convocation, with 103 students in October 2013. This is remarkable. Message to the graduating students. They said that calls itself the regal class of 2020. In life, everyone has a purpose, even if it is not one you will expect. For me, the most important thing in your life is to live with integrity and not to give into peer pressure to try to be something that you are not, to live as an honest and compassionate person, and to make positive impact on others. This is not always an easy road in your career. You will stumble and struggle, but your hard work and faith in yourself will always turn you around. No matter what challenges or setbacks or disappointments you may encounter along the way, like the one posed by the COVID pandemic, you will find true success and happiness if you have only one goal. There really is only one, and that is to fulfill the highest, most truthful expression of yourself as a human being. When the unexpected happens, don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going and still keeps me fulfilled is that I love and I treasure what I do. You have to discover what you love, and that is as true for your work as it is for yourself. Whether you fear it or not, disappointment will come. Like most of you will see this virtual convocation as a form of disappointment, as it negates your desire for the glamour of the physical convocation. The beauty is that through disappointment, you can gain clarity. And with clarity comes conviction. And with conviction comes true appreciation of opportunities in life. Can you, the regal class of 2020 of Afeba Balola University, show us not how to put the pieces back together again, but how to create a new and more evolved normal world that is kind, beautiful, safe, luminous, a creative whole? We need you to do this because the pandemic has illuminated the vast systemic inequities that have defined life for too many and for too long. You have the power to stand for, fight for, and vote for conditions that will create a better society. This moment is your invitation to use your education to bring to hell our afflictions, to apply the best of what you have learned here in Afeba Balola University, experienced and felt in your heart. More than anything, the pandemic has fully and finally turned back the curtain on the idea that so many of people in charge know what they are doing. A lot of them are not even pretending to be in charge. If the world is going to be better, it shall be up to you. This is your time to seize the initiative. Nobody can tell you anymore that you should be waiting for your turn. Nobody can tell you anymore that this is how it has always been done. More than ever, this is your moment, your generation's world to shape. You have got more role models, more road maps, more resources than the civil rights generation did. You have got more tools, technology, exposure, unlimited information and talents that my generation did. No generation has been better positioned than yours to be warriors for justice and remake the world. Like all of you, I'm also greatly missing the physical convocation ceremony, its euphoria, and all the joy that comes with it. We are not alone. Across the world, COVID-19 has forced more than 1 billion students out of schools. For most of us, this is temporary. We'll continue our education on higher levels of technology, new ways of interaction, and follow our dreams. But many girls, especially in developing countries, will never return to the classroom. Because of this crisis, they will be forced into early marriages, and many young people will have no other option than to accept low-paying jobs to support their families, or even worse, be left on streets. When schools reopen, their desks will be empty. They are your peers. They have the same right to education as you do. We are celebrating your graduation today. They do not. So I ask you to remember them as you go out and change the world. Don't leave them behind. The Abuad Regal class of 2020 won't be defined by what we lost to this virus, but by how we responded to challenges. Challenge yourself. What is your barometer of success? Do not downgrade your dreams to fit today's halting reality. Do not let the new normal be an excuse for standing in place. It is not an excuse for your alma mater, Afe Babalola University. It is up to you. The world is yours now, and I can't wait to see what you make out of it. My advice is for you to be open to change. Don't be afraid to try something new. Appreciation. I return all glory to God Almighty for keeping each and everybody alive to witness this day, the vicissitudes of the year notwithstanding, for the success of the convocation ceremonies. I thank our beloved founder and visitor, his ever loyal wife, members of the Board of Trustees, Government Council, principal officers, provost of colleges, directors, head of units, and staff for their unflinching support. The students equally deserve to be appreciated for allowing us to mentor, teach, tutor, and develop them to this level. The students who are yet to graduate should remember that perseverance, endurance, obedience, and hard work are what will bring their own days of celebrations also. I want to appreciate my colleagues, the Vice Chancellors of Nigerian universities, for the goodwill messages sent. We are highly honored. In like manner, my appreciation also goes to the Secretary General Committee of Vice Chancellor of Nigerian University. We thank you. Most sincerely, I thank the parents and guardians for their belief and faith in us, even as a young university. I thank you for believing in our leadership and in particular for choosing Afe Babalola University. Your belief that Abuad will provide quality and functional education without any disruption in academic calendar. You were right. It is a well-known fact that students in some public universities who registered at the same time with your children are still in the second or at the best third year. Why? Some universities have lost many sessions because of strikes and the 2019-2020 academic session due to COVID pandemic. Our dear parents, today we are proud that we have kept our promise of unbroken academic calendar. It indeed calls for celebration as we are the toast of many and the second most sought after private university in Nigeria, all within 11 years. We appreciate the blessings of our royal fathers, the support of the media. For the support towards the success of this event, I am most grateful to the Honors and Ceremonies Committee members. We appreciate the support of the alumni. They have been good ambassadors of the university. Your love for your alma mater is highly commendable and appreciated. In the same way, I express the appreciation of the Governing Council and management to all staff whose tireless support, Our loyal cooperation and stellar contributions have culminated in the success and joy of today, the first virtual convocation at Babalola University 2020. We wish you all the best and Almighty God's abundant blessing. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for your kind attention.
May I respectfully invite the Chancellor of Afe Babalola University, Are Emmanuel Afe Babalola, to address the convocation. Are, sir.
Thank you, everybody. Please take your seat. I adopt all the established protocols. Secondly, I want to especially thank the representatives of graduate students who are special people. They are few, but at the same time, they are more, because they are the best graduated first-class students in this university. Secondly, I want to congratulate the Vice Chancellor, members of council, and all our professors and Senate members, particularly because of the new graduating gowns which you are putting on. A year I said that after 10 years, you change your gown. Thank you very much. I salute the members of media who are here. We appreciate you. I want to especially thank the parents of our graduating students. They are well-wishers and friends of Abuad who have joined the virtual event and have seen us as a group. Lastly, on that aspect, I want to congratulate all those who have worked to beautify this place, to give it a new face, and to make it the best and most beautiful hall in this country today. My regret is that the parents are not here to come and see what we have transformed our graduate hall to. I can show you very soon. We'll be here to see where Abuad is leading in transformation of education. Ladies and gentlemen, I had what Professor Tubi Adegino, our experienced ambassador and our pro-chancellor and chairman of council, said. For ease of understanding, he said, this year's convocation is special in many ways. For once, This is the first time ever that we are having a convocation virtually. This is one of the evils or evil effects of COVID-19, which invaded the world in November 2019, but spread to Nigeria in February 2020. This is the agreement. I agree with him on the evil effects of COVID-19. However, it is my humble view that COVID-19 also has good effects on us. I'm sure you wonder what's wrong with this man talking about good effects of COVID-19. One and all of you must appreciate that without blindness, the significance of sight will be inappreciable. Without death, life will be meaningless. Without stationary objects, motion and speed will not nothing. Without latecomers, punctuality will have no place in the dictionary. Without darkness, sunlight will not be appreciated. Going by what I've just said, one of the good effects of COVID-19 is that it has exposed Nigeria's poor infrastructure, poor health facilities, inadequate provision of funds for education and research, and poor planning. Truly, this country has excellent and qualified medical and health practitioners. But it's also true that our health facilities fall below the requirement of World Health Organization, WHO. Then, one may ask, what facilities do we have to manufacture drugs or manufacture vaccine? Nigeria became independent on October 1, 1960, while India, who is supplying you vaccine now, became independent on 15 August 1947. Today, India is a nuclear power. It manufactures cars, railway engines, and coaches, hospital equipment, and aircrafts. It is one of the leading countries in the manufacture of vaccine, to the extent that India donates vaccine to Nigeria, among many other countries. India is home to Covaxin and Covishield. Regrettably, Nigeria cannot boast of any functional level 3 laboratory at all. Worse still, a large number of Nigerians go to India for medical treatment. I say with all boldness that it's a shame that while India has navigated itself from the club of underdeveloped countries into the prestigious club of developed countries, Nigeria is still battling daily with the Asian cattle open grazing system, with the harder armed with AK-47 to challenge anybody who prevents them from destroying their farms. Today, the newspaper carried it of the murder carried out in the northwest of Ekiti, killing farmers. Now I want to deal briefly with efforts of my university on COVID-19. For your information, in March last year, Abuad put together scientists and medical officers who worked day and night to manufacture COVID-19 drugs and vaccines. We entered into formal agreement with partners in Kenya and Japan. After working day and night for many months, applications were made to appropriate government agencies. And when we asked for accelerated action, we were rebuffed. And they queried us on why we were in a hurry. And added that after all, it takes 4 years in America to get such approval. Of course, that's a lie, because other countries like America, England, and India have worked on it and got answer within a year. That is your Nigeria. One of the problems affecting the country today is the role and attitude of government agencies and the lack of cooperation with private entrepreneurs. Nigeria is a victim of the poor attitude of these agencies to the growth of first facilities and quality education. Let me quote a few examples. It is mandatory requirement by Nigeria University Commission that any university that teaches media and communication studies should have a community radio for the training of students. The National University Commission approved this for our university. We applied to the Nigeria Broadcasting Commission, NBC, in 2019 for a community radio license. The university filled honesty forms, submitted it to NBC, and expended well over 30 million naira. And yet, up to today, we are still to receive the ordinary community radio license for the university. 2, our ultra-modern 400-bed multi-service hospital, which is populated with the most modern and sophisticated medical equipment from Europe, America, and Asia, has been acknowledged by leading health stakeholders as the best in Africa. For example, Dr. Yemi Johnson, the Chief Medical Director of First Cardiologist Lagos, had this to say about our hospital. This is my first visit to Ekiti, and the Abuad hospital was my first stop. This is really impressive. I can say without any equivocation that this hospital has more high-tech medical equipment than all the hospitals in Lagos put together. This is mostly the best equipped hospital in Sub-Saharan Africa. Now, as a way of supporting us, thank you. As a way of supporting us, some philanthropy like Ridge of Life of USA, Project Cure of Colorado, USA, donated expensive and modern medical equipment to our hospital. Our only obligation was that we should pay for transportation to Nigeria. Under our law, medical education equipment are exempted from payment of custom duties. You know what happened? On arrival of this medical equipment in Nigeria, Nigeria custom duties, customs subjected us to payment of custom duties. We pleaded and protected, but they refused, and we had to pay the custom duties. As of today, we have paid over 120 million naira as custom duties on these medical gifts. We applied to the president who authorized reimbursement. But alas, the Minister of Finance has refused to pay to reimburse us up till now. Again, let us look at student admission. In all civilized countries, the carrying capacity of a university determines the admission quota for any particular program. However, in spite of the fact that NUC and other stakeholders appreciate that we are trying to a commensurate increase in the admission quota, relevant authorities prefer to rely on the age of a university. But the university is 100 years old. You are only 8 years. Well, you are asking for more. This pedantic approach has affected the admission quota to our university in many years. To my dear parents, first I would like to thank all our parents for choosing Abuad for the training of their children. As stated by Professor Adelan, the Pro-Chancellor, this university was established purposely and principally to reform education In 11 years, Abuad will become a brand name. All that you don't have to do is to mention the name of your university. Say you are from Abuad. I can assure you, you get good results. Give yourself a round of applause for that. All you have to do is to mention you are from Abuad. Distinguished parents, happiness to our challenges and grievances. We implore you to use your good offices and connections to prevail on these government agencies. One, to grant Abuad the community radio license it applied for since 2019. Two, refund the over 120 million naira custom duty paid on free medical equipment donated to Abuad by philanthropists. Three, grant Abuad commensurate admission quotas based on its carrying capacity in relevant programs. Four, give Abuad necessary approval to proceed on development of COVID-19 drugs and vaccines. And to our graduate students, the university belongs to you. Your certificate is evidence that you have attended Abuad, a university known for industry, quality, and functional education, character, discipline, predictable academic calendar, and determination. You are assured again that if you remember the wordings of your anthem and keep to the philosophy, you will never fail. Please register and become committed members of Abuad Alumni Association and report your progress to them regularly. If you need our help at any time, please feel free to contact the Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, or my humble self. May the Almighty God continue to guide and guard you. In conclusion, I wish to especially thank my hardworking and committed Vice Chancellor, Professor Mandra Olarinde, all the principal officers, and indeed all my staff for the excellent job you are doing. Finally, I want to acknowledge my wife, Iyare, for continued support for the vision of this university. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for being part of this ceremony, and I wish you journey masses back to your respective homes. Thank you, and God bless you. I'm sorry, I want to take you back. Just a minute, please take your seat for only 1 second. Yesterday, I want to give you very recent and very pleasant news. This letter which I want to read to you was written by Hamid Ninalowo, MD, founder of CEO Adonic Nigeria. Is a specialist from America, spent many years in America. He joined us yesterday in the cardiac section of our university to carry out a surgery which has never been done in Africa. I read this letter. This weekend, I took a privilege with Adeyemi Johnson. I met a true autistic giant. I had heard quite a lot about the 91-year-old Baba, proud of the trip to Abuad University. I walked into his office, expecting to meet a frail old man. Instead, I met an energized young man who was bright, sound, and retained the enthusiasm to continue to do even more for humanity, and especially the people of Ekiti State. I've met many millionaires in my time in Nigeria. This experience was, however, different. I met a person who was truly selfless and has built a state-of-the-art university and medical center in Ekiti. Yes, in Ekiti. One man, one mission to leave a lasting legacy, unlike any other. I was happy to be part of the mission this past weekend when we did the first ever endovascular abdominal aortic repair. Those of you who are medical students understand what I'm talking about. I read again. I'm happy to be part of the mission this past weekend when we did the first ever. Please give me a round of applause. First ever surgery. Baba, I share your mission for everlasting the state of healthcare in Nigeria. It was a true privilege to finally meet you. Well, I thought this is an opportunity to read that to you. We are the first in everything we are doing. Congratulations, everybody. God bless you.
We shall have felicitations and goodwill messages from friends of Abuad and vice chancellors of other universities. ICT, please. Thank you.
Management, faculty, staff, and students of Landmark University. I heartily congratulate the Vice Chancellor on the occasion of your convocation ceremony to rejoice with you over the faithfulness of God thus far. Notable are your contribution towards quality higher education delivery in Nigeria over the years, especially through your commitment to raising quality graduates who are equipped with values to positively impact their work. As we therefore release this set of graduates, Landmark University, to which the graduate God's guidance in their respective paths to fulfilling God's purpose for their life, and the university strength for more glorious exploits. Accept our warmest congratulations. Thank you and God bless.
I am Professor Lukarede Oladipo Amond, the Vice Chancellor of Elizade University, Laramokin. I bring greetings from the founder of Elizade University, Chief Michael Adeojo, the Chancellor, the Pro-Chancellor, members of Senate, and the entire university community, to Ari Afebalola, the Chancellor of Afebalola University, the Vice Chancellor, and other officers on this 8th convocation ceremony. We appreciate Ari Afebalola in his quest to bring quality education to the Nigerian child and to be a trailblazer in the Nigerian tertiary educational industry. So we wish you well on this occasion. Best wishes. Thank you very much.
My name is Professor Philip Ogunjule, Deputy Vice Chancellor of Development of the Federal University of Technology, Akure. On behalf of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Joseph Adiola Fuwate, I congratulate Afebalola University on the occasion of your 13th convocation ceremony. We rejoice with the founder, Ari Afebalola, the Vice Chancellor, the Senate, the Council, the Board of Trustees, the students, and their parents. The University of Abuad will continue to work stronger. Amen.
My name is Professor Abuad Humphrey Adebayo, the Vice Chancellor, Covenant University, Kenaland, Alta. On behalf of the Chancellor and Chairman Board of Regents of Covenant University, Dr. David O. Oyedepo, I'd like to congratulate the Vice Chancellor, members of Senate, faculty and staff, and students of Afe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti, on the occasion of your 8th convocation ceremony. Covenant University and Afe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti, have enjoyed long-standing relationship involving intense collaboration, exchanges, and I hope that in the coming years, this relationship will be taken to the next level. I'd like once again to congratulate everyone on this occasion. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I am Professor Shehu Garki Ado, the Vice Chancellor, Alkalam University, Katsina. On behalf of the University Council, Management, Senate, and congregation of the university, I wish to extend our heartfelt felicitations at this occasion of your 8th convocation ceremony. Thank you.
Professor Adeni Yonagoso, Vice Chancellor of University, on behalf of Board of Trustees, Governing Council, the principal officers, management, staff, and students of our university, I would like to felicitate with Afe Babalola University identity on this convocation ceremony which is taking place today. We wish to congratulate the university, the founder, Chief Afe Babalola SCA, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Samantha Laride, and other principal officers of this great university for their contributions towards educational development and advancement of the youth in Nigeria. Afe Babalola is noted to be a foremost university to which we are all proud of their achievements, and we wish them a successful academic advancement in all years to come. Long live Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live Afe Babalola University. God bless you.
University. This is a new message from University to Afe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti, on their 8th convocation ceremony. My name is Professor Kabir Adere Nade, I'm the Vice Chancellor of Mississippi University. On behalf of the Council, the Senate, students, and staff of Mississippi University, I heartily felicitate the Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor, management staff, graduates, and entire students of Afe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti, on the occasion of the 8th convocation ceremony virtual. We are happy to identify ourselves with the tremendous achievements of your institution from inception. It is not an understatement to say that the Afe Babalola University has contributed no small measure to human capacity development in Nigeria. We equally rejoice with the guardian of today, their parents, and all your able team on this memorable occasion. Your graduation is a testimony of your determination, commitment, and hard work. Please accept the assurances of my highest regard. Professor Kabir Adewale Adeyemo, Vice Chancellor of Mississippi University.
My name is Professor Charles Ayo, the Vice Chancellor of Trinity University, Sabo, Yaba, Lagos. On behalf of myself, the Council, the Pro-Chancellor, the Senate, staff, students of the university, I wish to felicitate with the founder, Council, Vice Chancellor, Management and staff of Afe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti, on the auspicious occasion of the 8th convocation ceremony. I was present at the first convocation ceremony as the Vice Chancellor of Covenant University, and 7 years after, it's so amazing to see the university grow in leaps and bounds to what can be called the pride of Africa today. talking about the infrastructural development, the quality and delivery of programs. I wish to congratulate the founder for this great feat, the Vice Chancellor, and the graduates of today. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
Dear Vice Chancellor of Abuad University, on behalf of the Governing Council, Senate, and the entire members of the University of Nigeria, I'd like to felicitate and congratulate the Governing Council, Senate, staff, and students of Abuad University on the auspicious occasion of her 8th convocation ceremony. The impressive performance and outstanding achievements of the university over the years have been a source of joy and inspiration, particularly to us at the University of Nigeria. We pray that the Almighty God will continue to guide the university aright in all her activities and grant her the grace to grow from strength to strength. Wishing Abuad University a happy 8th convocation ceremony and more prosperous years ahead.
Let's go with her.
I, Professor Aliyu Usman El Nafati, the Vice Chancellor, Gombe State University, wish on behalf of the University Council, the Senate, and the entire University Committee of Gombe State University, wish to congratulate the Abuad University on your 8th convocation ceremony. I wish you more happy returns. Thank you.
Let me have it. I also we will sit down together and talk about this.
We sincerely appreciate you all. Thank you and God bless you. Chancellor, sir, the following graduating students whose names appear in the convocation brochure have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of Afe Babalola University and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree of their college. Will the graduating students in the College of Postgraduate Studies please rise and remain standing wherever you are, virtually? I now call on the Provost of the College of Postgraduate Studies to present the graduating students in the college for the award of the degrees. Provost, sir.
The Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of Afe Babalola University, with the consent of the Senate of the University, I have the honor to present to you the graduating students, standing and those absent for good cause, to whom I stand proxy, who have fulfilled the requirements of the university, completed the approved course of study, passed prescribed examinations, and found worthy both in character and in learning, whose names appear on this list to be awarded the postgraduate diploma of Afe Babalola University.
The Chancellor, sir. The students standing are waiting to be admitted.
On the recommendation of the University Senate, and by my authority as the chairman, the chancellor rather, of the university, I admit you all to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy from Abuad University. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir. The following students whose names appear in the convocation brochure have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of Afe Babalola University and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the higher degrees of their colleges. Provost College of Postgraduates.
Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of Afe Babalola University, with the consent of Senate of the University, I have the honor to present to you the graduating students standing and those absent for good cause to whom I stand proxy, who have fulfilled the requirements of the university, completed the approved courses of study, passed the prescribed examinations, and found worthy, both in character and in learning, whose names appear on this list, to be awarded the higher degree, master's degree in engineering, law, health sciences, sciences and social and management sciences of Afe Babalola University.
On the recommendation of the University Senate and by my authority as the Chancellor of this university, I admit you all to the various degrees. Congratulations.
The College of Postgraduate Studies again, admission to higher degrees, and now Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, sir, the following graduating students, whose names appear in the convocation brochure, have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of Afe Babalola University and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in their various colleges. Will the graduating students in the College of Postgraduate Studies, Doctor of Philosophy, please rise and remain standing. Chancellor, sir.
Yes, I will follow you. On the recommendation of the University Senate and by my authority as Chancellor of this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Babalola University. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I want all of you to join me in congratulating these few first graduates of paid in this place. Give me a round of applause, please. Congratulations.
May I kindly invite you to please turn your tassels to the left-hand side. When you were admitted, your tassels were on your right, and now you are full doctors of philosophy of Afe Babalola University. Congratulations. Please take your seats. Let me mention your names again because you are the first set. We have Ogundipe Adebayo Tubosun, PhD in Finance. The title of his thesis is Project Finance, Infrastructural Development and Economic Growth in Nigeria, 1986 to 2017. Congratulations. The next person is Akindutire Yetunde Tonia, PhD in Finance, title of thesis, Financial Intermediation and Economic Growth in Nigeria, 1984 to 2018. And the third person is Awoni Claudius Olaoye, title of thesis, Small and Medium-Scale Enterprises, Financing and Economic Activities in Nigeria, 1981-2017. And we have our own very dear Ilubusi Bamidele Shegun, Doctor of Finance. The title of his thesis is Corporate Governance and Financial Performance of Financial and Non-Financial Instructions listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, 2008-2018. Congratulations once again. Now we are going to the Bachelor of Engineering, admission to first degrees. The following graduating students, whose names appear in the convocation brochure, have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of Afe Babalola University and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degrees of their college, College of Engineering. Will the graduating students in the College of Engineering please rise and remain standing? Any one of them on the system, please show the face of one. I now call on the Provost, College of Engineering, to present the graduating students in the college for the award of the degree. The Provost, sir.
Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of Afe Babalola University, with the consent of Senate of the University, I have the honor to present to you the graduating students standing and those absent for good cause, to whom I stand proxy. Pass the prescribed examination and found worthy both in character and in learning, whose names appear on the list to be awarded the degree of Bachelor of Engineering of Afe Babalola University in Chemical, Civil, Computer, Electrical, Mechanical, Mechatronics, and Petroleum Engineering. The best graduating student in the College of Engineering is Alabo Shika. We have a total number of 23 first class in the College of Engineering during this academic session.
On the recommendation of the University Senate and by my authority as Chancellor of this university, I admit you all to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, the following graduating students whose names appear in the convocation brochure have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of Afe Babalola University and have been found worthy in character and in learning to be admitted to the degree of their college, the College of Law. Will the graduating students in the College of Law please rise and remain standing? I now call on the Provost of the College of Law to present the candidates in the college for the award of the degrees. Provost Ma.
Thank you. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of Afe Babalola University, with the consent of Senate of the University, I have the honor to present to you the graduating students standing and those absent for good cause to whom I stand proxy, who have fulfilled the requirements of the university, completed the approved course of study, passed the prescribed examination, and found worthy both in character and in learning, whose names appear on this list to be awarded the degree of Bachelor of Laws of Afe Babalola University. In the College of Law, 2020 convocation, we have 18 first class. 18 students have emerged with first class degrees. The overall best student of the 2020 graduating set is Agboyeme Favor Ofure. Congratulations all. My registrar, ma'am. I have the permission of the registrar to now read out the first class graduating students in the College of Law in alphabetical order. Adegboye Moyinlua, Adeyeye Omotunde, Agboyeme Favor Ofure, who is the first and best emerged graduating student, Aidomojie Favor Meli, Akinsipe Oluwayinika Gloria, Anuncio Jessica, Mbacha Emonsno, Chidi Peace and Meshama, Ejidegba Mail Flora, Lasisi Shakirat, Motayojo Oluwayomi, Oniere Esther, Osatui Fins Olua, Shankha Aturate Excella, Uka Favor, Ukomadu Chijoke, Ukpai Choma Ogbodia, and Yuboware Esther.
On the recommendation of the University Senate and by my authority as the Chancellor of the University, I admit you all to the degree of Bachelor of Law. Congratulations, wherever you are.
Thank you. The College of Medicine and Health Sciences, admission to first degrees. Chancellor, sir, the following students whose names appear in the convocation brochure have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of Afe Babalola University and have been found worthy in character and in learning to be admitted to the degree of their college. Will the graduates in the College of Medicine and Health Sciences please rise and remain standing? I now call on the Provost, College of Medicine and Health Sciences, to present the candidates in the College of Medicine and Health Sciences for the award of the degrees. Provost, College of Sciences, sir. Chancellor, sir.
In the name of the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of Afeba Balola University, with the consent of the Senate of the University, I have the honor to present to you the graduating students standing and those absent for good cause, to whom I stand proxy, who have fulfilled the requirements of the university, completed the approved course of study, passed the prescribed examination, and found worthy both in character and in learning, whose names appear on this list to be awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science in Human Anatomy, Human Nutrition and Dietetics, Physiology, Pharmacology and Therapeutics, Nursing Sciences, Medical Laboratory Sciences, and MBBS of the Afeba Balola University. We have 9 first-class students in other programs, with an additional 1 in MBBS. And the best graduating students had CGPA of 4.81. And his name is Shukwedo Jacinta Kashi, female from Delta State, CGPA 4.87. And the list of those in that category, we have 1 in MBBS, 2 in nursing, 1 in human anatomy, 1 in human nutrition and dietetics and physiology, and in medical laboratory science, 5, and then 2 in nursing sciences. Thank you.
Chancellor, sir.
On the recommendation of University Senate and by my authority as the chairman of this university, Chancellor, I admit you all to the various degrees. Congratulations.
College of Sciences, admission to 1st degrees. Chancellor, sir, the following students whose names appear in the convocation brochure have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of Afeba Balola University and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degrees of their college. Will the graduates in the College of Sciences please rise and remain standing? I now call on the Provost, College of Sciences, to present the candidates in the college for the conferment of the degrees. Provost, College of Sciences, please.
Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of Afeba Balola University, with the consent of Senate of the University, I have the honor to present to you the graduating students, standing and those absent for good cause, to whom I stand proxy, who have fulfilled the requirements of the university, completed the approved course of study, passed the prescribed examination, and found worthy both in character and in learning, whose names appear on this list to be awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Computer Science, Human Biology, Microbiology, Physics with Electronics, Industrial Chemistry, Biotechnology, Agricultural Sciences, and Geology. And I have the honor to inform you, Chancellor Sir, that our best graduating student, who happens to double as the best graduating student for the whole university with a CGPA of 4.98, is Olumese Nancy Onosemudiana, female, Edo State, Physics with Electronics. In the College of Sciences, we have 12 first class, 38 second class upper, 36 second class lower, 11 third class, out of 97 graduating students. Thank you very much.
Chancellor, sir. Admission.
On the recommendations of the University Senate and my authority as the Chancellor of this university, I admit you all to the various degrees. Congratulations.
College of Social and Management Sciences. Admission to first degrees. Chancellor, sir, the following students whose names appear in the convocation brochure have fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of Afe Babalola University and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degrees of their college. Will the graduates in the College of Social and Management Sciences please stand and remain standing? I now call on the Provost, College of Social and Management Sciences, to present the candidates in the College of Social and Management Sciences for the award of the degrees. Provost, sir.
Chancellor.
Chancellor, sir. In the name of the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of Afe Babalola University, with the consent of the Senate of this university, I have the honor to present to you the graduating students standing and those absent for good cause to whom I stand proxy, who have fulfilled the requirements of the university, completed the approved course of study, passed the prescribed examination, and found worthy both in character and in learning, whose names appear on this list to be awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science in Banking and Finance, Business Administration, Economics, Intelligence and Security Studies, International Relations and Diplomacy, Media and Communication Studies, Peace and Conflict Studies, Political Science, Tourism and Event Management, Sociology, Social Justice, Accounting, and Entrepreneurship of Afe Babalola University. We have standing before us Okumbo Beauty, who leads 42 others with first class with 4.86 grade.
Chancellor, sir.
On the recommendation of the University Senate and by my authority as the Chancellor of this university, I admit you all to the various degrees. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Chancellor, sir. We have now come to listen to the voice of the best overall graduating students 2019-2020. I have the honor and privilege to call on Olumese Nancy Onosemudiana from the College of Sciences to come and give her valedictory speech on behalf of the graduating students.
The founder of this prestigious and renowned university, Are Afe Babalola, OFR, CON, SAN. The amiable and wonderful wife of the founder and our mother in this great citadel of learning, Yeye Are Modupe Babalola, FNIM. Our astute and dynamic Vice Chancellor, Professor Smaranda Olarinde, the Registrar, Lady Christy Oluborede, all principal officers present, distinguished guests, and my fellow graduates, please allow me to adopt the already established protocol. It is a privilege for me to address you all as the valedictorian of the 2019-2020 graduating set of students on this 8th convocation ceremony and 11th Founders Day celebration. Today is one in which we all should be inspired based on how far we all have come. I am thankful to the Lord, the Alpha and Omega, for this great privilege. Here we are today. Just like yesterday, the journey seems so far, and it is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. King Solomon said, the end of a thing is better than the beginning. And for that, I say it is very obvious here today. We are grateful to the founder, Are Afe Babalola, for setting up this university, which took us in and forged us into precious stones, which we all are today. The founder, like Martin Luther King, had a vision and has fulfilled it, as it is evident in the lives of Abuad students and all alumni. I thank the founder once again for his continuous efforts in making this institution progressively develop in a unique form. His vision of making the Citadel a learning university of world-class standard is here for all of us to see. This university has become a model for all other universities. May the Lord grant you longer life and sound health, sir. On behalf of my colleagues, we are expressing also our profound gratitude to the management of the university. As we all know, 2020 was quite a dreaded year. The entire world was shut down by the COVID-19 pandemic. Universities around the globe shut down, but the university management worked assiduously to ensure that teaching and learning continued online, taking advantage of their 21st century ICT infrastructure. We are also thankful to our lecturers who have imparted knowledge in us. Albert Einstein, genius scientist and hater of socks, once said, "Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school." And to that I say thank you all for educating us. We thank the administrative officers for their diligence in processing and keeping our academic records. We thank the security officers, we thank the porters and even the cleaners for keeping our classrooms conducive for learning. You all have made the university to be what it is today, the fastest growing university in Africa. A young giant that stands conveniently alongside long-living giants. I believe I speak for all graduates when I say thank you. We thank you all and appreciate your presence here today, wherever you may be. To our precious parents and wonderful guardians who are feeling a range of emotions, from joy to relief and pure pride, you are the real celebrants and victors of today. Thank you for your great investments in us. We pray you shall reap the harvest of your labor on each and every one of us. Your efforts have not been wasted. And I say be ready, for these emotions you feel for us now will be replicated as we go out to conquer the world. On a personal note, I would like to thank the Provost of the College of Sciences for his continuous efforts in supervising and nurturing the college, the head of the Department of Mathematical and Physical Sciences for his passionate endeavors. I would also like to thank our able Dr. Ogumola and Dr. Yinka Ajiboye, whose care helped bring me to where I am today. To all of you, I say thank you. To my caring parents, Mr. Joseph Olumisi and Mrs. Mary Olumisi, words are not enough to express myself thoroughly. You have been there with me from the start, and now that we are here at the end, I say may I continue to make you proud. To the set of 2020 graduating class, we all came in quite young and passionate, with set dreams, goals, and a thirst to conquer the world. I believe we have made our past naive selves proud simply by us being here today. It was here we laughed and cried, made lifelong friendships and relationships, and also possibly lost loved ones. We found role models, we found new passions, and we also became a part of the community here on campus. We gave our parents joy, and maybe bugged them once in a while. We were commended, and we were also disciplined. There was sweat and lots of it, but we drove on. And today, a day we had imagined for so long as ago is here as an additional reward to all we have received here. To that, I say congratulations to you all. Through all the challenges we have faced, I believe we have come out thick-skinned to unsolicited hatred, with an ability to move forward in the darkest times. And now with our powerful now alma mater, which has given us armor of academic excellence, we go out into the world powerful and ready. Perhaps one day when we are older, wiser, and experienced, we shall look back and remember saying the phrase 400 naira and pack, the feeling of rest after a full day of classes, walking in haste to be on time for classes, and we will be hit with nostalgia. But today, we celebrate our hard work, the achievement of our goals, and the excitement for our future. Continue to be your authentic self with confidence. Boldly go out into the world and realize your dreams, no matter how small or big you think they may be. You might have already started, or you may be hesitating, but the fact remains that you live here with the mental, emotional, and academic capability to do that which you have set out to do, and so much more. In the words of Barack Obama, don't just get involved, fight for your seat at the table. Better yet, fight for a seat at the head of the table. Let us fight to be at the head of the table as we go down our various paths, at the same time, keeping a teachable heart. And when we meet in the future as fellow alumni, each and every one of us at that point in time will have made our own tables. So thank you, and God bless you all.
Stand up.
She's a girl. I'm proud of her. May all the best graduating students in each of our colleges please rise. All best graduating students in the colleges, please rise. You are representing the others. When you came in here, either 4, 5 or 6 years ago, in this same hall, during your matriculation, I asked you all to put your tassels on your right-hand side. Today, as you represent all other graduating students, wherever they are, in Nigeria or all over the world, turn your tassels to your left-hand side. You are bona fide graduates of Afe Babalola University. Congratulations. Another observation. All the best graduating students in all the colleges, they are girls. Thank you. I give thumbs up to all of you. Today is International Women's Day. Women, you are going places. Congratulations. May I once again respectfully call on Dr. Segun Ilubusi, the chairman of the Alumni Association, the youngest doctor in Nigeria as I speak. Please come to the podium. Thank you.
The founder, sir, Are Afe Babalola, his amiable wife, Yeye Are Mudupe Babalola, my amiable Vice Chancellor, Professor E.S. Smaranda Olaride, and all other principal officers present here today. I say a beautiful morning to you all. May all the graduates be upstanding and say after me. When in 1896, the first marathon was run in Greece, the people of Athens completed the ceremony by taking a pledge. Today, being the 8th day of March 2021, at the conclusion of the 8th convocation ceremonies, I, please indicate your name, a graduate of Afe Babalola University, in the best tradition of a distinguished alumnus, will remain a worthy ambassador of Abuad, a crusader and agent of reformation in university, education in Nigeria, and beyond. We reverse and obey the law of the land, preach about philosophy of industry, determination, and integrity, stand up for moral challenges of our time, invest financially in the alma mater, employ the Abuad teachings to create value in all pursuits, endeavors, progress, and greater glory of our alma mater, my country and humanity. So help me God. I would like to say, please register and continue to commit your progressive attributes to the Abuad Alumni Association and report your progress to them regularly. If you need our help, we are always available to render our help to you all. Please feel free to report to myself or any of the Abuad alumni executives at your reach. Thank you so much. On the note, I would like to present a cash prize of 50,000 to the best graduating students of Afe Babalola University. Please see me after this ceremony and collect your cash prize. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Lucky Baba. Thank you. Please have your seats. We have come to the end of the 2019-2020 virtual convocation to the glory of God. Chancellor, sir, may I, with respect, invite you to declare the ceremony closed.
Thank you, my registrar. Thank you all for patiently going through what we have done today. I am a very happy man, and I believe you are also very happy. I congratulate once more all my students. As I was watching the television, I saw many of you in your homes, dressed in our graduating uniform, with your parents in your homes, showing that we are all one. We thank God for this. I'm particularly grateful that today, the 8th convocation, I have among the graduating students for PhD, one of ours, raw and bred by Afe Babalola University. Ilugusi, please stand up, come out. Ladies and gentlemen, I plead with you to stand up and thank God and congratulate Abuad and this first fully bred Abuad who has become a postgraduate student today. It's a graduated here. The second one, two of you, come out, come out. To me, this is a feat by a young university. Come over here. Stand left and right. Please, ladies and gentlemen, stand up and give us a round of applause, including my poor self. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Please sit down. Do you know why I'm very happy about this? I'm aware that there are universities in this country where people register for admission 8 years ago and have not completed even the first degree. You know as much as you do. We thank God for His assistance. We thank all my staff for making it possible. I appreciate you. God will bless you. more than you hope for. Say amen. We have a tradition here of awarding excellence. You have 5.0, go home with 500,000, and down like that to 4.85 to 5.0. Unfortunately, this year, the best graduate student missed 5.0 narrowly. I can see the parents. Please stand up, parents, the two of them. Well, your child has started well. She missed 5.0 narrowly, but she's going home with 250,000. All my students, wherever you are, we are going to fulfill our promises and tradition. For 4.5, 4.85, you have the award which we give you regularly, and this will be sent to you contra the bursar. We will never fail you. Sit down. I'm expecting you want to hear from me again. I hereby declare this ceremony closed. Thank you.
Thank you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Please, you may have your seat. We want to thank you very sincerely for being part of this peculiar convocation ceremony. By His grace, next time, next year, or later this year, you're going to be more than this in this home by the grace of God. Things will have improved considerably, that we'll have enough time to celebrate. We appreciate you. And that marks the end of this beautiful celebration. In rounding it all off, ladies and gentlemen, please may we be upstanding so that we can have the Abuad anthem, national anthem, after which we allow our leaders on this side of the hall to exit the hall. We appreciate you. Technical team, please. Abuad anthem and then national anthem.
Industry and determination, a unique environment with aesthetic structures. I beg on university, delivery unequal, design for quality education to mold character and infuse knowledge how to live the best. Crown of Abuad, they launch it to excellence with determination and faith in our philosophy of industry, service and character. Our future for greatness and excellence is assured. And excellence is assured. And excellence is assured.
Thank you all. The procession is going to be in reverse order. We appreciate you all. Band, please give us befitting music to exit our leaders out of the hall.